And so we actually had a really long 1-hour conversation because there was this moment like, well, am I going to stay in business for myself, or am I going to take the easy road and go do something I don't like so I get a weekly check?
Hey everyone, I'm Abby Johnson with Matterhorn Business Development. I'm joined here today with our CEO, Greg Winteregg, also known as my father. So I want to introduce you to a new series we're going to be doing here. I don't even know what it's going to be called, something having to do with starting a business, the Business Startup Series. Because there's a lot of little things that you have to think about when you're starting a business that a lot of people breeze over. And it's just like, I want to start a business and make more money, and plop.
And these little things can become big problems down the road.
So we're here to tell you what we've learned over the years and help you through the process of starting a business so you don't miss these little things that can turn into big problems.
Yes.
So today's topic is, what kind of business should I start? So what I've observed is a lot of people are like, cool, I want to start my own business, I want to be my own boss, I want to make more money, I want to have more freedom.
Get free of the man.
Yeah, stick it to the man. But they don't even know what kind of business they want to start. Like, it's just like, I want to start a business to start a business.
Right.
So that's why we have a big craze of like online businesses. Like, I'm going to make a business and I'm going to teach people how to use Instagram and whatever. So that could be valid, but it's almost getting oversaturated of just, let's start a business to make money for the sake of making money.
Right, and so then that's basically the main point is, yes, you have to make money. You have to be able to make money. You can't be starting a business with a product or service that services 0.1% of the population of your county. So then your target market is too small. But then if you're just like, there's this shiny object over there and everybody's selling it and everybody's making a bunch of money, and so we're going over there and we're making money. And then it's like, okay, well, when the going gets tough, is that really going to get you through? And so the biggest mistake that I see startups make is they're chasing the dollar, they're chasing the money, and then when the going gets tough, it's just not worth the struggle. So I talk about this in the book, and there's a whole chapter here on basic purpose. And if you're starting a company, you're starting a business, there has to be money at the end. Yes, there has to be some demand for the product or service, but then what problem are you solving for that customer? You have to be helping somebody. The first thing is, how am I going to help the customer? Now, what I talk about in the book is that if you have something that you're really good at and it helps people solve a problem, and this thing that you're really good at you really enjoy, take that thing that you're really good at that helps people, and now we have the foundation for a business. And
I think the key there is that you really enjoy.
Yes.
Because, for example, I'm really good at finances and bookkeeping, and that is part of what I help my clients with by just advising them on, but I don't want to actually do that. I'm good at it, but I don't want to actually do it. I could go get a job, maybe a 6-figure job, doing that at a company, but I would
actually already been offered 6 figures.
Yeah, but I probably would like cry myself to sleep every night if I was doing it. So I think not only that, what you said is right. Not only is it something you're good at, but it's something that you actually enjoy doing.
Yeah, and so then the bottom line is, it has to be the purpose of the company to help. And I have an exercise in the book. Fun at Work is the name of the book. You can get this on Amazon or go to funatworkthebook.com. And I have this exercise that really I have done with everyone, and they go, wow, that's really good. So here it is. It's just very simple. My basic purpose is to help blank. So you state who your prospect is, your customer, who live in blank, so the geographic area, it can be your county, it could be your state, it could be the world. By providing blank, what's the product or service that you're going to provide so that they can achieve blank. So my basic purpose is to help these people who live in this area by giving them this product or service, and I'm going to help them achieve something for them. In exchange for that, they're going to pay you money. And so then if you have something that you enjoy doing and you're really helping people, when the going gets tough, you enjoy doing it. And you're kind of there like, well, I really like this job and it's a little harder than I thought it was going to be, but do I really want to go back to the factory and make widgets that I just left?
Right.
I could go back and make more money. And so, you know, your brother, my son Vince, has a whole kitchen cabinet thing and it's very successful. But man, there was a moment 3 years ago I was like, Dad, I don't know if I can do this. I think I should go get a job. Well, do you want to get a job? No. What do you like? I really like this. Why do you like it? I like it because it's creative and I get to use my artistic ability. How does it help people? Well, they really love it when, and so we actually had a really long 1 hour conversation because there was this moment like, well, am I going to stay in business for myself or am I going to take the easy road and go do something I don't like?
Wow.
So I get a weekly check. Now he's able to make more doing something that he enjoys, and when the going got tough, we had to have this conversation.
Yeah.
So back to the original question, what kind of a business do you start? My advice is it has to be started to help people, and if you're doing something that you enjoy, then when the going gets tough, you focus on your basic purpose and you can get through it.
Now, what if someone enjoys, you actually have a really good story in the book. You've got your cousin.
Yeah, my fictitious cousin.
Right. And he's like, I don't know what I could really do, but you know, he really enjoys hunting.
Yes.
And I want to use this story as an example because I think people think that maybe a hobby can't be turned into a business.
Right.
But, and you can go ahead and tell the story, but I just think it's a good idea of like how to be innovative about like, yeah, you actually can make a living doing something you actually enjoy.
And this is the exact point that I was making in the book. So it's a fictitious cousin, and then I sit down with him and say, so what are you good at? He says, I'm good at hunting. Do you like it? I love it. What makes you good at it? And we get into the details, and then have you ever helped anybody else hunt? Oh yeah, people ask me to go hunt with them all the time because they don't get a deer and I get it. And so then all of a sudden, if you just, to compress the story, so during that hunting season, he got his deer, but then he started charging people to be their guide so they could get a deer. And then you're like, oh, you really suck at shooting. So when we don't have deer season, I'm going to give you shooting lessons. And the whole thing then can scale. But it started with something that he liked that solved a problem that other people have.
Right.
So something you are good at solves a problem for somebody who isn't good at it, and then you can turn that into a business.
Right. So that is how you should answer the question of what kind of business you should start. If you need help, if you need someone to talk to, give us a call. All of our information will be in the description down below. This is what we do every day with our clients. Buy the book. Seriously though, like I know we say that all the time, but this really is the best book for a startup because you literally lay out step by step what to do.
And you get a PDF download with exercises to do. I will help you.
Right.
At the end of every chapter, you just do the exercises and I will help you. And if you get stuck, then send us an email and we'll unstick you. So
it's a no-brainer.
We would love to help you start your business.
Yeah. So we will see you next time with our business startup series.